What a year it was for Minnesota, including a win in that battle for the Axe. Now 67% of their production coming back, coming off an outstanding year, which saw them win another bowl game. They have won 5 in a row, which ties the all-time Big Ten record. Kirk Ciarrocca, the new offensive coordinator, but of course what's new is what's old. Kirk Ciarrocca spent some time previously as the OC for PJ Fleck. You see some of the big names coming back, including the 3 who are on the desk with me right now, and here on the journey to Big Ten Media Days. You see the Gophers, Tanner Morgan, Tyler Nubin, John Michael-Schmitz joining me. Fellas, let's look back before we look forward. What a year it was for you guys. Again, 9 wins, winning a bowl game, all of those positive things that are going on around Gopher football. What's the best memory for you, Tanner?
Man, I think for us, the way that we finished the season, and we had a lot of guys who had been together for a really long time. You know, winning the Axe against Wisconsin, and then finishing it off strong in a bowl game, and then being able to send those guys off with great memories the last 2 weeks of the season. But you know, we fought through a lot of adversity together, continued to row through all of it, and just the way we finished was something that I will never forget.
Tyler?
Definitely that Axe game. I think that was, one of the craziest games I've ever been a part of. Down to the atmosphere, the crowd. The way we won it at the end. That was probably one of my best football memories ever.
John Michael, how about for you?
Yeah, by far, just how the season ended, and getting to experience a field storm, and just a celebration after that Axe victory, and just knowing what we accomplished that season is something special.
Tanner used the phrase "keep rowing," and of course everyone's familiar with "row the boat."
Absolutely.
Yes, it is a PJ Fleckism. It's a program that is full of PJ Fleckisms. So what's your favorite? What's the best Fleckism?
I mean, I think it's all our culture, right? So it's what we do, it's who we are, and I think one that really embodies it is either break the boring, which is every day not getting bored with the little details, or change your best. And what you did yesterday is not good enough now, or whether it's good or bad, you got to find a way to change your best. And that's an everyday continual thing, and it's all about the process, which in turn gives you the best chance to have success down the road with the result. But those two I think really hit home with me.
How about for you, Tyler? Which ones resonate with you?
One that resonates with me that I try to carry with me every day is how you do one thing is how you do everything. We believe in this program that, if you want to be elite in all areas of your life, you have to be elite in all areas of your life. You can't have a drop-off, whether that's athletically, academically, socially, spiritually. If you want to be a full, all-around person, you have to be able to excel in all areas of your life.
John Michael, how about for you?
Yeah, one thing that I love about the culture is change your best. And basically it's yesterday was not good enough. You got to create your new best today, and yeah, that's what I would say. Just change your best each and every day.
But Tanner, you were at your best when Kirk Ciarrocca was your offensive coordinator. He is back now.
Yeah.
What does his return mean for you and for this program?
Yeah, it's awesome to have him back leading the charge of our offense, and he's going to coach our guys really hard and put us in chances, to be successful every day. But it's awesome because, we're learning a lot, finding ways to be successful every day. And again, it's not, just going to happen overall. It happens over a long process, and, he coaches our guys really hard, coaches the coaches well. And I think, we got a long way to go in training camp, but really excited to continue to learn from him and continue to be coached by him every day.
Tanner, you came back for a 6th year. I know, John Michael, you did as well. I mean, a 6th year, right? That was unimaginable when you guys started on this journey. What swayed you? What made you say, this is what I'm going to do? Because you're one of the elite players at your position nationally. You certainly have a chance to play at the next level. What brought you back?
Just the people that I came in with. Talking about Tanner, Mo, and Chris Bell. Coach Fleck likes to call it the Encore 4 that came back. I had the decision. Everyone else decided that they were going to come back, and I had the decision late in December if I was going to choose to stay or choose to leave. And I am very happy with my decision of staying so far. And I am excited about this 2022 season. And the reason why I also came back is because I wanted to leave this program with the vision we had in when we first got here, and that's with a championship. So,
yeah. Tanner, I know you got married
Yeah,
this
I did.
offseason.
I did.
So congratulations to
very
you,
much.
first of all.
Thank you.
You're early on in this
Yeah.
in this journey, but how
Yeah.
would you describe married life?
I love it. It's awesome. I get to come home and see my wife, and she's the best. She's got a great heart and loves other people really well. So it's been really fun, living together and just being able to do life together. I'm 2.5 weeks into it, so I might be a vet. I might be an expert, but I love it. It's awesome, and it's really a joy each and every day to get to see her.
Yeah, I found day 16 was when I really started
16?
to hit my stride in marriage. Yeah, so you're just right there.
Yeah,
pretty good. Now, John Michael just got engaged, right, in the offseason. In fact, the engagement photo is great because you're in a boot. And there's nothing more offensive lineman, right, than being down on one knee in a boot. But do you have advice for John Michael as he?
Yeah, I think he's on a great path. Him and Daniela, they're doing a great job so far. Not really much advice I could give him, but helped him out with picking out the ring. So I think he did an elite job with that decision.
Tyler, let's talk about this defense. Speaking of elite, I mean, you guys were top 10 in the nation last year in total defense and scoring defense. I'm not sure a lot of people saw that coming. I mean, there were some struggles defensively in 2020. And 2020 was a weird year, and I understand it's easy to kind of just look at that as an anomaly. But how did this defense make the kind of jump that it did a year ago?
Paying attention to the details. That's something that we focus on the defensive side every single day, and we focus on out-preparing our opponent every single week, whether we have a bye week or we have a quick turnaround from a week before that. We're always going to look to out-prepare the opponent. So that's what we did really all last year, and really focus on all the details, the minute little details of our defense. And we had a group of guys that were really invested and really dedicated, and understood the things that it took to be an elite defense, and we did that every day.
A lot of newcomers on this defense this year. Who are some of the names maybe that people don't know that they will know come a few weeks into this season?
There's a lot of names, man, especially on that front seven. Like Austin Booker, he's going to be a dog. Jalen Logan Redding, he's going to be a dog on that front seven. Devin Williams, another young guy that's coming up, looking great. Flip, Michael Dixon at the nickel spot. We just got a lot of new young guys that are coming in ready to play, that have been waiting their turn and putting the work in.
John Michael, you're the only returning starter on the offensive line. That was a dominant group last year. It was amazing to see one running back would go down, the next one would come in and put together a great game, and then that guy would go down. I mean, it was sad in a lot of ways that you guys lost so many guys to injuries, but the one constant was that O-line opening gaping holes. And so now, as the veteran and really the lone returning guy from what was a fantastic group, give us a sense of how that group has gelled together here and what we should expect.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a group in 2019, 2020, and 2021, like play together, all those career snaps together, and just with the connectivity with each other. We knew each other inside and out, and it was just easy to play with each other. And you talk about a group that is coming in 2022 where they've been waiting their turn. They're eager, and they've been coached by one of the best offensive line coaches there is, Coach Callie. And I just give them all the credit in the world of developing these guys. And I'm excited about this offensive line group and what we have in store for 2022.
There's been a lot of talk about NIL in college sports, and I read a really interesting story about how your team has handled NIL, and that you have a group which all of the fans can buy into that will give them special access into the program. Tyler, I'll start with you, but I'm interested in all of you kind of explaining the notion of how this is working for the fans and how it's working within your own team.
Yeah, so it's just an opportunity for the fans to get closer to us as players, you know what I'm saying? Just give them an opportunity to see behind the scenes of what happens, every single day in that facility, not just what they see on Saturday. So I think it's a really good opportunity for us to, be better connected with our fan base and, the people who are coming to support us every Saturday. I think it's a really good thing.
How did all this come about, Tanner?
Yeah, so it was originally started at Notre Dame. and Michigan State rolled out a very similar thing, and you know, we saw that it worked there, and kind of the blueprint, and you know, we were invited to be a part of it, and you know, we had a lot of questions for them, and we figured it out that you know, this is something that we could do together as players and be a player-led kind of thing, and you know, it made a lot of sense for us because it gave us an opportunity for you know, guys who maybe want to get into journalism or content creation. They can use that as kind of a skill set to you know, bring value to it, I guess you could say. And but the thing that makes the most sense for all of us is, you know, it's a chance for fans to buy into it, you know, get an NFT, get kind of that access, but also, you know, from a player perspective, it's a even split between everybody who signed up. So it's not like a, you know, hey, this guy made that, that guy made that.
Right.
It's a total even split thing, and we thought that was extremely fair and decided to go ahead and launch it.
John Michael, I'm going to leave you with the single most important question out here today, and that is, are White Sox going to turn it around, man? Man, it's been frustrating.
Man, they're definitely going to get this season turned around, and
All right.
I see them winning the AL Central and then making a run at the World Series. So, yeah.
That's going to be an unpopular stance in Minneapolis. Yes.
That's
I think a lot
take.
of Minnesota fans know I'm a White Sox fan, but
Right.
love you guys. I love you guys.
You're Chicago. You White Sox or Cubs?
I don't watch baseball.
Oh man, it's all right. It's all right.
Bulls.
Tyler, success for Minnesota this year is what?
Big Ten West title.
Okay. It's been elusive. We'll see whether this is the year the Gophers get there. Fellas, a pleasure to talk to all three of you. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank
Yes,
you very much.
thank you.
for having
Thank
us
you.
on.
Tom Allen hoping to get Indiana back towards the top